Welcome back to Contrabrosteam. You know us. We dig deep into the games everyone forgot, and the secrets nobody ever solved. And today, we're heading straight into one of Darksiders II's strangest riddles. A mystery so well hidden, it was buried across 4 cursed dungeons and guarded by silence. We're talking about GnoMAD, a forgotten name tied to 4 strange gnomes. No dialogue, no lore entries, just whispers of a power buried beneath death's feet. But why are they hidden so far from the main story? Why does collecting them unlock one of the most broken weapons in the game? And most importantly, who or what was GnoMAD? Hit that subscribe button if you love forgotten lore, cut content, and creepy side stories. Because today, we're digging up one of the darkest secrets Darksiders never told. For gnomes, no names, no purpose, no voice lines, just there, hidden behind corrupted gates, broken elevators, or lava pits. Why go through all that for little stone statues that don't even blink? The number 4 isn't random. Darksiders II is packed with symbolism. For realms, for horsemen, for sides to the balance. Could these gnomes represent pieces of something larger? A being broken apart? Or are they keys to something we never saw? Cut content, maybe? Their hiding spots aren't just obscure, they're desolate. The Weeping Crag, a forgotten canyon lost to time, and the Black Stone, where even time refuses to move. Not one is in a maker realm, or in Eden, or near angels or demons. All are in places where forgotten things go to die. And then, the reward, the GnoMAD scythes. These aren't joke weapons, they're stat monsters. High crit, lightning fast, and oddly silent, like their namesake. Is this a dev joke? Or did we just loot the relics of a god erased from the books? The first gnome is buried in the City of the Dead, a place full of tombs, echoing screams, and sand-soaked sorrow. To reach the gnome, you must traverse cursed tombs and wall run through madness. It's not sitting in plain sight, it's behind a locked death gate. You need to use Soul Split, death's weirdest and most metaphysical power. That alone tells you. This isn't for casuals. The gnome sits on a pedestal, alone, lit like an offering, as if someone left it there and didn't want it touched. The architecture around it, not maker, not demon, not angel. Could this be Nephilim craft or something older? You take the gnome. No voice, no warning, just click. The room falls silent after, like something woke up. No new objective appears, no reward, just tension. The design here is storytelling without words, and that's rare. What kind of game leaves secrets with no explanation? And why is the gnome smiling? This isn't just a collectible, it's bait, and now you've taken it. The second gnome is hidden inside the Ivory Citadel, once a beacon of light, now soaked in black corruption. The entire dungeon is about cleaning away rot, purging the unclean, yet the gnome, it's sitting inside the filth. It's behind a corrupted portal puzzle, one of the hardest ones, almost like it wants to stay buried in impurity. Why is GnoMAD tied to decay? What does that say about his nature? Maybe he wasn't a god of balance, but of chaos. Or maybe he fell from grace, just like the Citadel itself. Even the enemies here ignore the gnome room, like they're programmed not to notice it. That's not a joke. Look it up. Enemy AI doesn't trigger near it. It's like the gnome is in a pocket of space the game wants you to miss. But if you find it, you're one step closer to what? The GnoMAD scythes? Sure, But what if they're not a reward? What if they're a curse meant to trap whoever finds them? One thing's for sure, the Citadel is corrupted, and this gnome might be the reason. The third gnome waits in the Weeping Crag, a forgotten place with no quest marker and no reason to return. This area feels haunted, not by enemies, but by emptiness. The gnome sits behind a waterfall, tucked away like a child in hiding. You need death grip and wall run to even reach it, and when you do, there's nothing around, just water and silence. No enemies, no traps, no loot, just the gnome. It's like it's watching. Some fans say this gnome represents loss. The Weeping Crag may be where GnoMAD lost something, or someone. Its placement feels intentional, emotional, even. And the sad part, no one comes here. It's like a grave no one visits anymore, except for you. And once you take the gnome, the water stops sounding peaceful. It echoes, louder, colder. You walk away, but feel like something's now following, and you still have one gnome left. The final gnome lies in the Black Stone, a dungeon trapped in a time paradox. You fight past corrupted angels, demons, and echoes of the past. The gnome, it's hidden in the past version of the dungeon. You must solve a puzzle involving future and past switches. Very specific. Not many players even notice the gnome exists here. That's the final trick. The last piece of GnoMAD is out of time. It suggests he existed in another timeline, or that he never belonged in this one. Time magic in Darksiders isn't just for puzzles. It's about fate. So what if GnoMAD was erased from fate? A god not allowed to exist? A being split across the realms to avoid being remembered? The Black Stone feels like a prison. The gnome is its inmate. You collect it. Nothing happens. But now you hold all four. And the GnoMAD sides awaken. No fanfare. No cutscene. Just cold, calculated power. GnoMAD isn't gone. He's just waiting. That's the secret of GnoMAD. Or at least, what we think it is. A mystery buried under puzzles, rot, and forgotten corridors. Maybe he was a god. Maybe he was a joke. Maybe he's still watching. Either way, you found his pieces. Now you carry the curse. If you liked this dive into obscure lore, drop us a sub on Contrabrosteam. We go deep into hidden worlds, canceled games, secret characters, lost content. And if you want more Darksiders mysteries, let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and next time, don't pick up strange statues.